Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This guide will go through on how you can get the Eternal Heartkeeper paper doll cosmetic as you can see over here. So before you can actually get the cosmetic, you will need to do two things. One is you need to have another person, a friend or whoever it is, because this task cannot be done alone. You will need someone to coordinate with. And the second thing is both of you will be needing mobile devices. So to start off and find the place where you can find the link, go to events, then more, highlight express, and new year party begins. And once you click on this go to event button, it will actually take you to your browser URL, which will open the link. So let's move on to there. Let's say I'm on my PC and now I've clicked on that go to event button, which should actually open up this page on your browser. So if you scroll down, this is the one we are gonna target today. So we can click on this plus sign here. So now the thing is, in my case, I actually already have done it. So that's why I have the person who I did his profile over here. But for you guys, once you log in with your account, just click on the red plus sign, and then another pop-up box will show up where you can copy the link to send. However, if you're on PC, you might encounter this error. So if I show you, you'll get something like this where it says, please copy the link to your mobile device. So that is why one of the requirements for this is both of you will need to have mobile devices, as you cannot send the link from your PCs. So upon opening the same link on your mobile device, you should see something like this, the exact same screen. Apologies for the smaller screen. And now you just follow the same steps. So you click on the red plus, which will then generate this pop-up, which is supposed to be the one which cannot be generated on PC. So all you have to do is just click on the copy link button and then send it to the person who you're gonna coordinate with. It can be any random person as well. And then they just have to click on the link, and then it will like, and then once they accept it, then you both will be linked and you can both get the skin. However, what will most probably happen to, I guess, most of you, it happened to me as well, is you might get up this pop-up message. So first I tried sending to him, it didn't work. So I told that guy to send it to me, the link, and I tried accepting, and then this pop-up will show. So it says not in a close friend relationship, and then there's a lot of text and all. The gist of this is that you actually, for this task, you actually just cannot send the link to a person and they just click the link or they enter some code or something, like how the previous or other tasks have been in OnceHuman, which have required external links and all. So to resolve this, you will actually need to do this in game. So I'll show you what you need to do in game so that this error actually goes away. Now once you're back in the game, the thing you need to do is, this person who you're gonna team up with or connect with to get the skin needs to be your friend in game. So open up your friend menu like I've done over here, and then either you can search for the name and add, or like in my case what happened was I actually texted the guy in game first. So the person who's on top, Zadio, was actually the person I ended up doing the trade with. So okay, actually I'm already friends with him. So let's say if I click on the second guy's profile, so you can see there are a few options. So first thing you need to do is you need to add friends. Be friends with that person in game. And then obviously they'll accept your request. And the second thing you need to make sure is, so if I click on the Zadio's profile, so now you can see some of the options have changed, but there's one particular option you have to keep in mind. So the fourth one, which says follow, it is highlighted in green. And this needs to be checked. Mostly if once you add friend, this will it might be automatically checked like it was in my case. But just in case it's not, make sure the follow is actually highlighted in green. It is selected. So this means you have done two things. One is you add them as a friend, and the second thing is once you follow, now you actually fulfill the criteria of being a close friend with that said person. Now you can just go back to the website and regenerate the link. So click on the red plus again, regenerate the link. Any of you can do it, and then just send it to the other person, and it should actually work this time. However, I'll just let you know that in my case also, after I became friends with the said person in game as well, it actually didn't. I still got the same error where it said it wasn't. I still wasn't a close friend, even though I actually did fulfill the requirements right now. So just be a bit patient, because maybe when you add the friend in the game, just like let's say you're doing it right now, it might take time to reflect on the website. So after I've encountered the error, I just tried to accept the link. again maybe after an hour or something, and then we were able to get the skin. Now once you finish the connection with the other set player or whoever you want to team up with, you should get an automatic in-game mail, which now you can see on your screen, which is this one for the cosmetic, and let's claim it now. Once you accept the skin from the in-game mail, you might notice now, as you can see in front of my screen, there's my paper doll in the territory, but nothing actually changed. And if I show you the securement unit as well, so even in the securement unit over here, the paper doll is just a regular paper doll, and you can see in the trait also nothing actually changed. So the final step is to actually equip the cosmetic. Now if you pay for this game or you spend money and all, you already might know how to do it, since there are already other Deviation cosmetics that have been released in the past few weeks or months in the store. But if you're a free to play player, this might be the very first time that you have to do something like this. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So once you open your menu, click on cosmetics, and on the top there are various tabs. So like there's this fashion, expression, etc, etc. So click on the last tab, which is the deviation, and now swap to your paper doll. And as you can see, it will now show the skin selection list. So now let's click on equip. As you can see, after equipping the cosmetic in the deviation skin section, you can see now my regular paper doll now has the cosmetic applied. And if I check the securement unit again, you can see the picture of the paper doll has been updated to the cosmetic, and this is the same one which had growing pains too as the regular one. And yeah, that's it for this guide. Hopefully you're able to follow on how to get the Eternal Heartkeeper skin for the paper doll for free. And before I end, just make sure if on the website you can actually claim other rewards as well. So if I go to my in-game mail, you will actually get a free Buzzy Bee and a free Digby Boy for you to claim as well. So make sure you don't forget to claim those, since this is a limited time thing. And the reason I'm emphasizing on especially claiming the 2 shiny deviation is because if you actually check the details, so if I open this Digby Boy right here, yeah, it's a 5/5 clean deviation with a fusion chance. And similarly, if I open the Buzzy Bee, so this is also a 5/5 with a clean deviation with a fusion chance of 1. So make sure after you do the deviation skin process, make sure you don't forget to scroll down in that event page and claim the free Digby Boy and Buzzy Bee, because these are 5/5 free deviations which you can then use to fuse and create other 5/5 deviations with gold traits. And now that's all for this video. So hopefully you're able to follow. If you still have any questions, you can ask me in the comments and I'll try my best to help you out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.